So here's another example. These are the data from 1910. Notice that the Huntington Hill method was not used back then. However, it produces the same results as the Webster did back in 1910. So it's applicable as an example. Also back then, it wasn't 435 seats for the House of Representatives, but it was 433. So that's what we're aiming for. And here it's going to be straightforward. You highlight, for example, this cell here, and then you're just going to pull straight down. This is called the fill handle. You pull straight down all the way to Wyoming. There we go, fills in. You can also highlight the entire top row. So let me get rid of that. You just highlight it all, but don't make sure not to pull that little circle across. Make sure just to highlight it all. And now when you pull down on the fill handle, everything will fill in that needs to be filled in. So there we go. Scrolling back up, besides that we see a few -1s here. We also know that here New Mexico was not yet part of the United States, and neither were Arizona, Alaska, and Hawaii, obviously. And we see the -1s here. So these are the ones that need to be adjusted. So in this case, you would highlight Texas and Ohio and North Carolina and Mississippi and Arkansas. And that will be this one here. Notice that because of those 5, there are 5 too many seats, and the divisor needs to be corrected, adjusted, modified. So you have to put a number in here so that this number here goes down to the required 433, in this case 1910. This one here, start in the hundreds. So for example, put in 200, see if that does anything to that number. Oh, that already did something there. All right, quite a bit. So let's go higher number here, 400. Already really getting here. So there we go. Okay, that didn't do much yet. Let's see, we're going to go up to 1,000. Let's see what happens. All right, so not quite there yet. The first 2 was really fast. And then, so let's try and go into the thousands, 2,000. And that's actually too much. So now we're below the numbers. So it's somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000. So you have to adjust this divisor a few times. Okay, not enough. So 1,700, for example. And that's right on the money. Once you have these two numbers the same here, then you know the divisor is correct. Sometimes that divisor, by the way, could be a negative as well if it has to go in the other direction. So usually in the hundreds or thousands, okay? That's what you have to aim for, and getting these two numbers to be the same. And then jot down which states those were. Again, was that Arkansas, North Carolina, Ohio? A couple more. All right.